Okay, hopefully audio is good. Let's mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Probably we have no mic. Let's check the audio system. Well, it says USB, so it should be good. Let me refresh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So it's good. All right. So let me share my screen. Screen, Mr. Screen. Okay, Mr. Screen. And that's it. All right. So I want to look into E equals mc squared. Is it correct or not? So time dilation is correct just because of wave mechanics. So what about, so length contraction is incorrect because it's just an optical illusion from what I gather. I don't know about, well, we need to look at relativistic mass or momentum, relativistic momentum, and E equals mc squared. So the question is, does E equals mc squared depend on relativistic mass? Maybe we should look at relativistic mass first. So let me correct the name. Is Einstein right about relativistic momentum and E equals mc squared, momentum? So usually it would take me a couple of sessions to get through this. Is Einstein, what do they want? Like the name Einstein? Is Einstein right about relativistic momentum and E equals mc squared? All right, so relativistic, let's start with relativistic momentum. So what's the story with relativistic momentum? It doesn't seem to exist in wave mechanics, just like length contraction. So there is no length contraction. That's nonsense. Now, relativistic mass doesn't exist, meaning a relativistic object passing near us is not going to have extra gravity. It's not going to be stronger gravitationally. Wait a minute, isn't length contraction used to explain electricity and magnetism? So it's not exactly an optical illusion. It's not. So wait a minute. So if it's not an optical illusion, it should have actual influence. So wait a minute. So let's go back to relativistic. So length contraction. Is Einstein right about length contraction, relativistic momentum, and equals mc squared? So we need to first start with length contraction. So what's the story with the length contraction? So this is, let me share this. So let me search for, let's start with the easiest is length contraction. So I think already, so if we have length contraction, is this going to influence the Michelson-Morley experiment? Is it going to destroy the experiment? Meaning, if the experiment, if the apparatus is shorter, maybe it compensates and maybe we can never get anything but a null result. So he's starting from time dilation, which I agree. Time dilation is a real thing. So he starts from length, he is just covering length contraction.
Or an observer or an observer about time dilation. And I derived the equation for time dilation. It looks something like this. This is referred to as gamma. And if you think about it, just sort of as an aside,
we need to start, hold on. We need to go back to time dilation. Let's start time dilation. I just need to see that the evolution, the development of gamma is correct. So let me go to this video. I like this video the most because this is pure wave mechanics. So let's continue. So we were at this point where from the observer of the water, the observer that is stationary relative to the water. Let me see any comments. No, I don't think so. No one is commenting on our videos. We're too boring. Yeah, I know, we're too boring. So relative to the observer, the preferred frame of reference is the water. So I don't care whoever is moving, not moving. It's all relative to the water. So in this case, this thing is moving relative to the water. This clock is moving relative to the water. There's no observer. There's a preferred. You could say the observer is not moving with respect to the water, to the medium. We know that let me go back. Maybe they wait, what? What just happened? What's going on?
Is thus d prime.
Let's try and roll
The moving
back.
clock ticks once every d over c seconds.
Okay, so a rest tick, right? The distance, this is the same distance whether moving or not. So the speed of the wave times time, the time of a tick, is the d, that's the distance of a tick. That makes sense, right? This is where he begins the analysis. Right, he's just explaining the wave mechanics. Sound relativity, very good. Right. Very good. Okay. This is where he's explaining it, and now
Detectors is d. Then for a clock at rest with respect to the air, the time it takes a sound wave to travel that distance will be d over c. But if the clock is in motion, the distance that the sound wave has to travel between detectors now becomes greater than d, meaning it takes a longer amount of time for the wave to travel that distance, and thus a longer time for the moving.
right, he's showing a clock that takes, it's a different clock, it's a mechanical clock, which is like a reference frame clock.
Clock to tick. This relationship between ticks on the two clocks can be easily quantified via some simple trigonometry. First, for a clock moving at velocity v, let's label the distance which the sound wave has to travel between detectors as d prime. Now, the at-rest clock ticks once every d over c seconds.
Okay, the at rest clock ticks, right? TC is D, so T is D over C.
While the
That's
moving
fine.
clock ticks once every d prime over.
Yeah, the ticks are slower. T prime is the slower tick, and it's D prime over C because T prime C is D prime. That's good.
c seconds. The ratio between ticks of the clocks is thus d prime over d.
Wait, what did he do? Right, so he divided the two
d
equations.
prime over c seconds.
So he's just going to divide the two equations and drop the C, so it's going to be, okay.
The ratio between ticks of the clocks is thus d prime over d.
Yeah. What
We
happened?
next note that in the time d prime over c that it takes the moving.
Okay, so back to talking about T prime, which is D prime over C.
Clock to tick. The clock itself will have traversed a distance v times d prime over c.
Right, V times T prime, and T prime is D prime over C. Good.
We can now see that d, d prime, and v times d prime over c all form a right triangle.
Amazing.
And thus, via the Pythagorean relation, we can express d in terms of d prime.
Amazing. This all sits on top of the Pythagorean theorem, which I've seen many geometrics prove too, so for now we'll believe it. So d prime plus vd prime over c squared is equal to d prime squared. Very good.
Prime. That is, d equals the
So d squared is equal to d prime squared, the hypotenuse, minus the base, vd prime over c squared. Good.
square root of d prime
Take
squared
the square root, right?
minus
Should be both positive and negative, but fine.
v times d prime.
Let me close the air conditioning. Okay. So wait, what's going on with my? Yeah, I can't hear anything on Discord. If anybody walked in, I wouldn't hear them. Okay. All right, where are we? Here. Okay, so d is d prime squared minus, yeah, that's just the two sides of the right angle triangle. So the hypotenuse, no, one of the sides is equal to the hypotenuse squared minus what the other side squared, all square root.
Over c squared. Plugging this expression into our ratio, we can factor.
Okay, so we had the ratio. So we're going to plug in this value of d, which is all expressed in d primes and v and c. So it's all going to be in d primes. We're going to lose the d.
Plugging this expression into our ratio, we can factor out the d prime.
This is all equal to, so it's t prime over t is d prime over this thing. So it's t prime over t. So the ratio between the t's.
Plugging this expression into our ratio, we can factor out the d prime.
It's terrible that they don't show what it's equal to. So t prime to t is d prime. So t prime to t, the t prime is the time of the hypotenuse to t, to the time of d basically. So t prime to t is d prime to d. I don't remember how we got that, but I remember we got it. So t prime to t is d prime to d, which is d prime to this thing, all expressed in d prime.
Prime in the denominator, and cancel it with the d prime.
So now we're going to do some manipulation.
Plugging this expression into our ratio, we can factor out the.
It's not good that they're not showing the previous step. It's very difficult to follow. So t prime over t is d prime over this thing.
D prime in the.
So we have d prime. They should show ahead of time what they're about to do. We're gonna there's d prime d prime squared shows up twice, so we'll just take it out.
Plugging this expression into our ratio, we can factor out the d prime in the denominator.
Okay, so d prime comes out, d prime squared comes out. It's probably going to come out to d prime and cancel out with a top d prime. And we're just going to have 1 over this square root expression.
And cancel it with the d prime in the numerator to leave the expression 1 divided by the square root of 1.
Very good. So this is gamma.
1 minus v.
So gamma is t prime to t. Like how much the time dilation. The time dilation is 1 over gamma. So the bottom thing is gamma. Gamma is basically the original t.
Squared over c squared. Look familiar? Well, it should, because it turns out that a sound clock in motion with respect to the air will experience an effect exactly analogous to that which we understand in relativity to be the.
Why would they show a beam? That's the last thing you want to show. You want to show a light wave as it is. This is why you get relativistic effect, because, and this proves that there is ether, and this is literally taken from 1920 Einstein. He said this in his lecture in Leiden.
Phenomenon of time dilation. That is, the sound clock's rate of ticking will be slowed down by a factor determined via the relativistic expression.
Who do I blame for this utter nonsense? It's like Einstein gave a lecture, he said it. Why didn't anyone pick up on this? That he said that there is ether. And he brought back the ether. Yes, Lily. Oh, hello, Lily. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Oh, what's up?
Great. I got a message today that the girl that I was seeing doesn't want to see me any longer, so I'm now available. Well, I was,
Wow.
yeah, but I'm sad, very heartbroken.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm uh, I'm still excited about what I'm doing. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you now know why an apple wants to fall towards the ground faster and faster?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it want to do that?
Gravity. Mm.
Right. But look, there's no string. Like the earth doesn't reach with its hand and grab the apple and pull it in. So how does that work with no strings? Like how is that possible?
Mm.
It's like a magic trick. It's like physics is magic, right? Isn't
Are
it?
you?
Yeah.
You're not American, are you? Right?
Well, I'm not. I was never born an American. I was born something else. I became an American. I am a proud American, but naturalized, not natural.
Mm. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Why you only date Americans?
No, I was just wondering.
Oh, yeah. So I spent today like a bunch of hours today trying to figure out how to prove that there is ether. Have you ever heard of the ether?
Mm.
No?
Mm-mm. No.
Mm. So, according to the ether theory, we're actually submerged. This entire universe is submerged in this liquid called the ether. We are right now in a liquid. We're the
Mm.
biggest. Oh, I love it when people leave as I'm expounding on my theory of the ether. Anyway, so let's get back to our video. Video. What happened? There it is, Lily. Sorry, got a call. Oh, okay, no problem. All right, so we will continue. We will continue now. Now is the continuation of the previous discussion. Where is the previous discussion? Go ad free. Okay. Where is it? The smallest Michelson-Morley experiment? I think, aren't we done with that? That's like the previous. Yeah, that's the previous one. I guess we're here. Share. So, okay, yeah.
The phenomenon of time dilation. That is, the sound clock's rate of ticking will be slowed.
So T prime to T rest is 1 over gamma. Where 1 over gamma is basically the hypotenuse over the was this the hypotenuse? Yeah, the hypotenuse minus the base. So this is a smaller base, right? V over C. Well, as V gets closer to C, this becomes 1. So the hypotenuse squared minus the base squared, square root. This is the original D. So assuming the original d is 1, and this is a smaller d, it's the same as t prime to t. Assuming you can basically, if we would have set the hypotenuse to 1, I think if you just set the hypotenuse to 1, you can just see it right away. This is the hypotenuse squared minus the base squared, square root. So this gives you d. This is the base. No, this is the base. So this is d, the original d. So, but we assume the hypotenuse is 1. So you can't say. So I know it's not correct. No, forget what I said. Anyway, we developed this equation that the time moving to the time at rest, the time dilation, is 1 over gamma. So this keeps growing when this becomes smaller, as this becomes bigger. As v becomes bigger, this becomes smaller, and this goes to a bigger and bigger and bigger number. So the ratio, so time slows down. The t moving slows down relative to the observer at the stationary medium. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. So the moving tick, that's good. That's v, that's good. Rest tick. Okay. So the time of the ticking of this guy is the original ticking over gamma. Okay. So this is a smaller than 1. This is always smaller than 1. Okay.
Down by a factor determined via the relativistic expression for gamma.
So this is relativistic time.
But with c here standing in for the speed of sound instead of the speed of light. An awful.
Just say it's the speed of the medium. And v is the speed of the clock through the medium.
Coincidence, right? Well, the similarities don't end there. For instance, let's consider what happens to two sound clocks that are separated and then later rejoined. In the earlier example, when we flew a sound clock around the world, the clock which remains...
This is proving that you can have relativity with the ether. So relativity never disproved the ether.
Stationary with respect to the air wound up showing more elapsed time.
The moving, this is the moving. So the moving shows 35, but this is 48. This is reverse. No. This slows down. Sorry. The moving slowed down. Yeah.
But now, let's say we don't know which clock is stationary with respect to the air and which is in motion.
What do you
Let's
mean?
consider two cases. First, the case in...
It doesn't matter. You just look at the clock and you know who moved. What do you mean? Either you know who moved or you know the clock. What do you mean you don't know? You don't know anything? Then you cannot predict anything.
which the clock that departs travels away.
Number 1, traveling. Clock is in motion with respect to the air. Okay, this one, the right one.
Then turns around and returns is the one which is in motion with respect to the
Slow
air.
down.
Then, obviously, the stationary clock will tick faster for the entire duration of their separation.
Yes.
And so the traveling clock will show less elapsed time upon their reunion.
Yes. Yes.
But now, let's consider the second case, wherein both clocks start in motion with respect to the air.
Okay.
In this case, both clocks begin by ticking slowly.
Yeah. So clock is in motion with respect to the air. Stationary. Clock is in motion with respect, I don't know, like what?
Let's label them clock A and clock B.
Good.
Next, clock B abruptly slows down, so it is stationary with respect to the air,
Good.
while clock A continues traveling off.
Okay.
Once
Notice this has nothing to do with acceleration.
stationary,
So how is acceleration impacted? How do we explain the the fact that the clock slows down because of acceleration. If we assume ether, so why is acceleration? I mean, gravity I can understand, it slows you down because the ether flows through us. But why would you say that due to acceleration, you shouldn't slow down because of acceleration? So Einstein is incorrect about that. There's no time dilation due to acceleration. Why would there be time dilation due to acceleration? That doesn't make any sense. Zach, welcome back. Can you hear me, Zach?
I can.
Very good. I think I just discovered another issue with Einstein.
Disabled.
Wait, I cannot hear you. Your audio is very weak.
He was disabled.
He was disabled?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
He had autism.
Why would you say that?
He has autism just like I do.
Wait, why do you say that? How do you know Einstein had autism?
Historian said it.
Who said it?
Historian.
What's the evidence?
Google it.
Look, tell me the evidence. I don't want to waste my time. I'm in the middle of work. I'm trying to get through a lot of work. I have to I have to contend with so much information. Come on, give me the answer quickly. Did you looked into it and you discovered that he was autistic? You believe it? You're making noise. Zach, you're making noise. You're not talking.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay. So, what's the evidence that there's time dilation due to acceleration? There's certainly time dilation right here on Earth. So, Einstein is wrong about
Whoa.
his equivalence principle.
Sweetheart.
What?
Sweetheart.
I'm going to silence you. I'm gonna give you a timeout if you continue talking like to me like that.
Sweetheart, I'm going to bed.
Okay. Goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Let's get back to this. So wait, what's the evidence that Einstein said the equivalence principle that acceleration is similar or identical? You can never tell the difference. So what if you cannot tell the difference? That is so ludicrous. So what if you cannot tell the difference? By accelerating, that's completely different. This is the problem. He made a prediction. Did anyone ever check his predictions? Like, has anyone looked into his predictions? This is so terrible. Einstein is the most accurate theory in the history of the day. Most accurate. Yeah. Did you look into it? Oh, of course. Yeah. Did you accelerate something and see time dilation like you have with gravity? Oh, we never did that. Oh, so how do you know he's accurate? Oh, well, you know, because everybody said so. Oh, everybody says so. That's good. Well, you don't deserve a salary. You had one job to do. One job to do. You didn't do it. You betrayed the trust that the public put in you, the scientific community. You had the trust of the public and you betrayed it. You need to give back your salary, if not be punished very severely for your terrible behavior. Okay, what's the evidence? Let me look this up. I need empirical evidence that acceleration slows down time. You get time dilation and acceleration. An accelerating framework, accelerating change, The processes occurring in natural, sometimes physical, as a rule, will be replaced by slowdown and complete stop, despite the possible termination, accelerating change. What? Does acceleration slow down time? We need to untangle this a bit, but first, the cause of time dilation is the geometry of spacetime, which is such that there is an invariant speed c. Now remember that velocity, okay, I don't know what they're talking. Time slows down during accident. No. Okay, I need empirical evidence that acceleration causes time dilation. If not, then Einstein's thought experiment is garbage. It's a garbage thought experiment. You don't need it. You don't need that thought experiment. Gets you nowhere. It's a garbage. It's an incorrect thought experiment. Just because some two things feel the same, you expect the laws of nature to be the same for both? What? Why would it be? Based on the okay, particle accelerators, high energy particle collisions in accelerators such as those in CERN have verified time dilation to very high accelerations. This experimental verification has become a standard assumption in special relativity. No, nothing to do with special relativity. This is general relativity. There's no acceleration in special relativity. Twin paradox. The twin paradox, this thought experiment, has been refined to eliminate forces and demonstrate time dilation due to relative inertial motion alone. This experiment has been performed in theory and simulation, confirming. What do you mean theory and simulation? I don't care. I want to see empirical evidence, accelerometer reading. In the context of special relativity, there's nothing to do with special relativity. Acceleration is absolute, meaning on an object accelerometer either reads zero, no acceleration, or a non-zero value acceleration. This confirms acceleration, not just velocity, is the cause of time dilation. What? What are you talking about? Why would you get time dilation because of acceleration? That is nonsense. What is your evidence? I want to see empirical evidence. Okay, in summary, the empirical evidence, particle accelerators, theoretical refinements. What? That's not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Time dilation. Oh my God. In theory, time dilation would make it possible for passengers and fast-moving vehicles to advance into the future. Has dilation of the property of time been confirmed by... It seems to me that the relativistic dilation of dilatation, this is incorrect, of time has been confirmed by at least two experimental facts. The lifespan of the muon, this particle discovered in 1936 by Anderson and whatever. It was originally called mu meson, but in the terminology of the Standard Model, it's actually a lepton. Has an average proper lifespan of 2.2. I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust you to conduct anything. I don't trust you. Okay, let's look it up. So we want experiment acceleration time dilation. Why does time slow down? Time dilation, why an accelerated frame of reference slows down time?
Talk about the time dilation that you're probably most interested in. Be it their past, their future, or some point in time they've never point in their life wishes they could travel somewhere else in time. Be it their past, their future, or some point in time they've never been to. But what does that mean? If I could pick you up and drop you in the middle of a forest at some point in history, how would you know if you had existed or experienced this time before? Well, I can assure you, you wouldn't be able to, because as freaky deaky or impossible as it sounds, every single point in space-time has its own personal time.
There's so many mistakes in...
Two friends are working at a car
dealership.
Part of their job is to test drive the cars and make sure everything is working. Friend Ted recently has been reading...
Okay, let's get back to our paper. We need to make a note of this. All right, so, oh my God, it's so white, it's so bright, I can barely see. General relativity. Okay. Experimental verification. This is, let's copy paste this. Did I just copy paste? No, I just copied, paste. All right. My GR. So, time dilation due to acceleration is nonsense. Doesn't make any sense. According to the ether model theory, acceleration has nothing to do with time dilation. Why would it? So acceleration due to gravity, gravitational, the gravitational acceleration, the feeling of the experience of acceleration due to gravity is mediated by the flow of ether towards the center of the earth. So the experience of acceleration, consider a person standing on the surface of the earth. The experience, their experience, the experience of acceleration. Oh my God, I can't read anything. Okay, let's magnify it. The experience of acceleration due to gravity is mediated by the flow of ether towards the center of the earth, or just towards the earth. Oh, come on. This flow of ether slows down clocks. Slows down the clock. All right, consider a person. So everything has to be about a person. The person's experience of acceleration due to gravity is mediated by the flow of ether towards the earth, or whatever. This flow of ether slows down the person's clocks. However, there is no significant flow of ether. There is no significant flow of ether. Now consider a person standing in an accelerating rocket outside of in an empty universe. Well, then what we can't compare is clock. Consider a person standing in an accelerating rocket outside of any gravitational influence. There is no significant flow of ether slowing down this person's clock. That's it. I mean, ether is flowing at 11. Ether is flowing at about 11,000, 10,000 meters per second at the Earth's surface or surface. So v squared to c squared, right? That's the ratio we're interested in. No, just gamma. How do you add gamma to, let me see, function? No? Function something doesn't do the job? Oh, maybe a window dot? Gamma. We need to add a Greek keyboard. Oh, maybe we can add. There's no search. I can't search for a Greek keyboard. I mean, Greek letters. More fonts. Greek. No Greek? Can't. It's not a font. It's something else. How do you add key on-screen keyboard? No. I want to add a language. How do you add a Greek letter? How to add a Greek letter on a laptop with Windows. How to add a Greek letter. To add a Greek letter on your laptop running Windows, follow these steps. Add a Greek keyboard layout. Okay, so let's add a Greek. So keyboard layout. Keyboard. Edit language and keyboard. And add language. Greek. There it is. There's two Greek. One for Cyprus. We need the normal Greek. Language pack. Text to speech. I don't need text to speech. I don't know what handwriting. It's just language pack. Set my Windows display language. I don't know. Install. Language finishes installing. This could take a few days or maybe thousands of years. Oh my god, my neck hurts now. Why is my neck hurting? Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, I can look it up online. So just give me gamma. Just gamma. Show me gamma. Where's gamma? Gamma. Yeah, there it is. Gamma. Copy gamma. La 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 la. Alright. Wait. Control Shift V. Here's gamma. Gamma equals to the square root. How do you say square root? Jesus, I don't know how to do anything. Square root of, I should just say gamma, and that's it. Square root of 1 minus v squared over c squared. V squared over c squared. Okay. Right? So that's gamma. So what is gamma? Which is equal to the square root of 1 minus 10,000 squared divided by 3 times 10 to the 8. Well, what is going on? 3 times. What is this? I don't want that. 2 divided by 3 times 10 to the 8. So this is 10 to the 4. 10 to the 4. Squared. 10 to the 4 squared is 8. And this is 10 to the 8 squared. Which is equal to the square root of 1 minus this is 4 times 2, so it's 8. 10 to the 8. No, you don't have to do that. Because both are squared. So just take out, you can just take out the squared. 1 minus, just remove the squared from here, divided by this, like that. So, oh, that's not good. So, gamma is equal to, oh my God, why would you do that? Gamma is equal to this. Gamma is equal to this. Gamma is equal to this. So it's 1. Now it's finished? What do you mean game bar? Who asked you for a game bar? The language pack is still downloading? Wow, Windows is such garbage compared to Apple products. Oh my God. Square root of, all right, so it looks like it's 10 to the 4th and 10 to the 8th. So it should end up being, oh my God, I can't see this. This is blinding me. What is this? This is 10 to the 4th over 10 to the 8th squared with a 3. So it's basically 1/3, 1 over, so it's 1 over 3 times 10 to the 4th, or 1, 1, 2, 3. That's all it is. So it's a very, very, very small number. It barely impacts. So there's barely any time dilation or even length contraction. It's so what is 1 minus that thing? What does it equal? Wow, what is going on? Why am I getting so many messages? What is it installing? It's like installing the universe? What is going on here? I just want some Greek letters. What's going on? Okay, so 1 minus that thing. So it's basically 30,000 minus 1 over that. It's ridiculous. 30,000 minus 1 over that is 29,999. 29,999. 1 second. Divided by 3,000. It's basically 1. I mean, this is, it's insignificantly 1. Wait, why am I getting, oh, wait, I have important messages. I'm streaming my new relativity theory. It is called ether. Ether. You are so funny. Can I please call you? Ah, she's so cute. So new topic? I don't think so. Wait, let me, wait, I'm about to gym. Wow, send me pic, please. Just wanted to check in on you. I miss you so much. Let's see what she says. We're waiting to hear back from her. Oh. But I don't have anyone to debate. Okay. I'll look to debate someone. Talk to you later. Okay. So we may continue. So it's basically, gamma is basically 1. It's, I mean, we know at this speed, I mean, you're getting a very, very mild time. I mean, that is an accurate result. It's basically anything you want, but that is it's different. It's not 1. So what is it? Do I have a calculator available? Let me turn on a calculadora. So calculator. This is 29,999 divided by 30,000. It's 0.999967 basically. So this is what it's equal to. very accurately. I mean, how many? I mean, the ratio is. I mean, we know that it's about 10,000 meters per second, and we know the speed of light is basically 300 million. So it's basically that over that squared. That's the ratio. That's basically the ratio. It's basically v squared over c squared. It's point. It's 0 point that. So it's a tiny bit of a slowdown, you know, for a very accurate clock. You will see the difference. That's on Earth. But for an accelerating framework that's not gravitational, there's no reason for it to. But so let's say this is person 1, person 2. According to the time dilation due to acceleration is nonsense. According to the ether model theory, acceleration is okay. Consider a person A. Consider this. La 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 la. Can I become your student? Yes. Debate me now, VC. Andrew. Consider this. Ta-li-la-la. Okay, so person A standing on the surface of the Earth. The person's experience of acceleration due to gravity is mediated by the flow of ether towards the Earth. This flow of ether slows down the person's clock. Person's A's clock. Consider a person now. Consider a person B standing in an accelerating rocket outside of any gravitational influence. There is no significant flow of ether slowing. Well, it depends. It depends on right. Oh, but no. If he's just in outer space, then there's no flow of ether. So we don't know. I mean, it really depends. So you have to always assume he's at standstill relative to the ether. And now, we can have an ether compass. Because we can have a clock. We can have an interferometer to discover ether. Oh, we can have an interferometer to discover ether. It's like a compass. Oh my God, it's a new compass that you can use when you travel the universe to know the flow of ether. The interferometer, it's going to be a very dangerous interferometer, so you should use it. It is probably X-ray, but you should just use it like it's going to shoot a short pulse so that not to risk damage to anyone around. And it's going to be encased, but it could be very small. Okay, so we can write it down. Anyway, let me just finish, so let me go to the end. So this is the ether compass, which is just Michelson's. It's derived from Michelson's interferometer. The difference is that uses I would say gamma rays. If you can put your hands on gamma rays, that's going to give you the maximum. Uses it should use at least 1 nanometer. In order to be 1 meter, it needs to use 1 nanometer, but uses 1 nanometer wavelength light source. Which is dangerous, which is almost X-ray. So it's almost X-ray. So it's dangerous, which is almost X-ray. Uses 1 nanometer wavelength light source, which is almost X-ray, or gamma rays, which is 1/10 of 1/10 0.1 nanometer, which is probably even more dangerous. More dangerous. But then it could be, so, which is like 1 meter interferon. It's still huge. That gives you 1 tick, I think, per 90 degrees, which is like useless. So you should go for the gamma or even smaller. But then you get, this is 10 centimeters. Interferometer. Yeah, so this way you can tell if you're moving or stationary relative to the ether. So if you get, so the way you use it, you would let it roll in not just 360, you need to do in all 3 planes, right? You need to do the vertical plane, horizontal plane, and the other, like there's 2 vertical planes and 1 horizontal. Use it to do 360 degrees in 3 planes. Vertical, vertical 1, vertical 2, horizontal. So vertical 1 is it's what we call, if it cuts through you, it's called it gives you a Sagittarius cross section. Well, it's too much. I'm not gonna explain that. And there's vertical 1 and vertical 1, vertical 2. One of them, if it's your hand, and one of them, your pinky is away. If it is your hand, then well, I don't even need to explain it. Pinky is away. If it's your hand, then palm. How do you spell palm? Facing your face. And then the horizontal. Wait, what's going on? Computer stuck? Oh, it's the end of everything. Okay. Okay, I need to get some water. Water and some cream because my skin is so dry that I'm gonna die. And maybe I should go to sleep. But I promised someone to debate. Who can I debate? La 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 la. Let's see. This guy. Oh, there's someone. Tiska, what's this? What's the source? I'm not finding. Okay. What is this? Gross domestic product in current prices. Korea is older and aging faster. Korea. Okay. Who is up for a debate? Okay, maybe Tisco wants to debate me. So, this server, I don't think they're going to allow me to record. This server is dumb. This server, oh, maybe this. Hello.
That game sucks.
Darius, do you still have ChatGPT?
Yeah, but I don't have the
Darius,
paper.
the vibe left. Come on.
You don't have the one that
Paper.
generates picture?
No.
Does anybody want to debate?
I can play Valorant.
I don't like that game. I mean, I could play it with you if you want.
Does anybody want to?
Man,
I need to debate someone. I've been requested to debate someone. I don't care.
I'll
about
debate you. Let's go.
Okay, where? You want to come to my server? Or we're here. What do you?
no,
Yeah,
no,
right
no,
here, right here, right here. Let's go.
Let's
right
go. Okay, what do you want to debate?
no. We're gonna play a game.
Nigga, you just said you want to debate something. I
I
don't
don't
know,
care
bro.
what. Okay, but you want to play? Okay, I'm not gonna interrupt. I'm not gonna interrupt. So
Let's
Women-
debate. Let's debate Islam.
No.
Islam. Are you a Muslim?
No.
Are you anti-Muslim?
Yes.
All right, let's debate. Fine, fantastic. I'll take.
Go.
AG.
So your proposition,
shit,
your proposition is that Islam is what? Terrible? What?
Not compatible with the Western world.
Fantastic. All right. Well, okay. What's your evidence? What's your definition of compatible? Well, let's. So I only have scientific debates. So let's.
It
make
doesn't agree with the culture. That's it.
How you gonna
Okay, but this is going to be a.
how you gonna scientifically debate on
Yeah.
Islam?
What do you mean?
Yeah, dude. Man, Ziggy, are you gonna get a game or not?
I'm still looking, by the way. I'm trying to find it.
All right. So you.
Valorant's free.
So you
Mm.
think? Okay, it's got to be scientific. So the proposition. Let's make it scientific.
What do you mean scientific?
Mr.
Religion is
Slade,
not
we-
scientific.
do you
No,
want
I'm not
Mr.
saying
Slade around?
religion. I'm not saying religion is scientific. I'm saying let's define this debate scientifically so we can pull up evidence.
You can't do that, so let's do something else.
Lily.
No, any debate I have has got to be scientific. I don't have
We
not.
could play Rocket
Dude,
League.
you can't do scientific and religion.
We could have the debate. Mr. Slave,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you small?
Oh wait, maybe I've got a good question for you, Mr. Slave. So scientific.
'Cause here's the thing. Like we could ask this. would
How
be-
do you know it's the
Lily,
word of
now Let me
God?
show you something. Click on this inside chat, Lily. Just look at that.
Lily, I'm trying to find a
Bro,
game.
ban this nigga, bro. Ban this nigga.
Yeah, maybe.
Click on this inside chat. Dumbbell
Yeah,
incline
inside
press.
chat in general.
Where? What?
Okay, what about that? Is that you?
We could ask.
Guys wanna-
Mr. Slave,
Now,
by the
Mr.
way, I love
Slave
you, man.
is a sub. Now, when you're looking at someone like me, you would expect someone like me and want me to be a dom, given how strong and big I am, right?
How big are you? How tall are you?
6'2".
That's good. Go on.
Nigga, you can be 7'8".
That's
I'll
all
still
cool. No,
fucking
Mr. Slave,
slit
that's
your
okay.
throat at
But is
night.
it? I think it's proper. Do you lift weights? Are you a muscular guy?
I do a lot of MMA, so I could probably kill you if I really wanted to.
Ziggy, do you have Rocket League?
Mr. Slave,
Yeah.
it's believed that individuals who are weak should be subs. Is that right? So how long have you been doing MMA for?
Many years. I can
Mr. Slave,
kill.
you can be a black belt in every martial art. I will literally just stick a knife in your neck.
How
dude,
big?
and
How
you
tall are you?
just accept it.
My size. There's been tiny guys that killed huge guys. So with good
Let me ask you,
technique,
how tall are you, Mr. Slave?
I don't disclose that information. It's
What the
undisclosed.
fuck, Lily?
No, okay.
Bro, what kind of pussy are you, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? They got disconnected.
Are you talking about Mr. Slave?
What?
But these niggas left us, bro.
Who
I'm in the gaming, man.
Okay, so who's gonna debate me? No one's gonna debate me.
Okay,
Man, I wanna
what you want
debate
to
you, but you
yeah.
have retarded topics to debate.
Yeah, what is your topic, nigga?
My topic? Anything you want. Einstein was wrong about time dilation due to acceleration in a
Yeah,
non-gravitational.
true. Okay.
Yeah, you
true.
want to do that?
Oh no, we agree on that.
We're beyond that.
Yeah, we agree on that.
Wait, what? On the atom? You want to discuss the atom?
Man,
No,
he said you agree. He agrees with you on that statement.
Wait, repeat the statement. You can't even repeat it. I just discovered it like a couple of
bro,
seconds
this
ago.
nigga is a fab playing like word games, bro. You know
Yeah, bro. Fuck this guy.
that. Yeah, bro. That's not how you debate. But
Fuck
okay.
you, federal fed.
Wait, does anybody want to debate
You
me?
win.
Einstein was
You
wrong
win.
about the equivalence
Okay.
principle.
Do you want me to debate me like you to debate me on like that like all Jews are pedophiles?
No, I don't debate that topic. It's too dangerous. People have threatened to kill me just too many times. I
Okay.
cannot debate that topic. It's too dangerous.
Man, are you scared from the Jews?
Am I scared from the Jews?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, bro. This bitch moaning so much.
Why would I be as afraid of the Jews? Well, what do they do? Like
Okay, they.
Man, you know what? You should be afraid of women with tattoos, because those bitches will put the dick in your ass.
they will put. Okay, let's talk about the
Yeah.
Jews. So you think the Jews are dangerous?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Especially the ones with tattoos.
Yeah.
The
I
Jews
think you
with
need to kill
tattoos
the
are
Jews.
dangerous.
Yeah, there's Jews with tattoos who are dangerous.
I mean, you could argue that Jews in general are like leftists, and leftists in
No, they're
general.
not.
What?
Jews are not leftist.
So why do you care about the Jews? Like you care about a right wing, like let's say a Trump supporting Jews, you don't like them either?
Trump supporting Jews. You know why they support Trump? For their own benefits, man. Not because they like Trump. You think they wanna the fucking the whole thing that they're saying like, oh, we support Trump, and they do that so they can fucking get richer, bro. When Trump fucking leaves the wherever the fuck he goes to talk to them, they fucking talk shit about him because they're fucking Jews. Jews are like Nazis. They think they're better than everybody. That's why we gotta get rid of them, and that's why
Wait
motherfuckers
a minute,
should
hold on,
have
hold on.
just.
I think I'm better than everybody, so you gotta get rid of me?
Are you a Jew?
How's that relevant? I just think I'm better.
Can you answer my fucking question?
No, but you that's you wait, hold on. You said
Answer my question. You're debating. Answer my question.
no, that's an ad hominem. You don't need to know any information about me. That's irrelevant. Anyway, you said
Exactly, it's irrelevant, but you don't, bro. You fucking debate people when it suits you. You don't want to answer the shit when it doesn't suit you. That's why
no,
you fucking. That's not debating. That's just you being a little bitch.
no, you
And it's.
don't.
I didn't even ask you. I didn't even ask you a personal question. You said, "Oh, I think I'm better than everybody else." Am I? Am I? Am I those? Am I like Jew? And I ask you, "Are you a fucking Jew?" And you said, "I don't want to answer that." Like, what the fuck, bro? Are you stupid?
Anyway,
What kind of debate are you trying to have here when you don't fucking want to
why do
debate
you
in the
care?
first place?
Why do you want to get rid of a person that came to the conclusion that
I'm not gonna answer you because you
why?
don't fucking want to answer me, man. You came here to debate, but you fucking don't want to debate.
I don't want to disclose information about me because like I'm anonymous. That's basically the reason why.
Okay, man. Okay, Mr. Anonymous. The government's looking for you. That's why. Okay.
Anyway, so is the debate over?
Yeah, man. You don't want to debate clearly.
I mean, I just don't want to disclose personal information. Don't like it. But I do feel that I'm better than everybody. That's just the way I feel. Well, what do you want? What do you want me to do? I just feel I'm better than everybody. So you're gonna get rid of me?
Just being narcissistic.
What?
I'm not gonna get rid of you.
Ziggy, ban this nigga.
Ziggy's not here, man.
Okay, I'm
They're
gonna
not here.
continue searching other servers for debate this. For debate us. I need to debate this.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, let's try this. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my
Hello?
god. Hey, what's up? Do you want to debate?
No, I'm good.
Oh. Let's see. Physics help.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to myself. Physics. I'll be out soon in a couple of seconds. Okay, let's try this. Hello. Hello.
Yo, Mr. Slave.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? Do you want to debate?
Why would we debate? We're
I'm
both
at-
not vegan, right?
I'm anti-vegan.
Yeah, shit. You want to check my role before you ask? Like, fucking hell. Can you read?
No, I don't know how to read.
Ah, this guy. What did he enslave you for this time?
Oh, 1 second. I'm being invited to debate Destiny.
Yeah, do it.
You should
Yeah,
do a
debate
on
them. Then.
something.
Go on.
Like on what?
Hey.
You can
Yo,
tell
yo,
me
yo.
all about how you wrecked Andrew with
I'm speaking to my slave. Look.
what?
Hi, Mr. Slave.
Hey, what's up?
Who's Mr. Slave? And not a
I
South
am.
Park character.
I am.
I don't even know.
That's a South Park character, I swear. I used to watch that shit when I was little.
Are the LGBTQ call so mad?
Yeah, no, they got so pissed because I asked if any of them are gay or lesbian or transgender or
Are they
anything
still mad?
because we're in an
Like, what were they
LGBTQ.
going on about?
No, some guy answered quite nicely. He said, "Oh, I'm gay." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah,
Like,
what's that Ken going on?
No.
You keep shouting at us. Every call he's followed us and then shouting at us.
Yeah, I've been
It's
cut
not
it for
so.
gooning sessions. Me and Tom both have. It's
Yeah,
a bit
no,
horrible right now.
This guy has clipped us for his own self-gratification.
I'm rating this vegan call out of 3 because I don't like what's happened. Who's Mr. Slave
Bro.
anyway? Like,
I don't even know.
I am.
Yeah.
I am who I am.
Right.
Bro's,
Oh, hey,
bro,
Vince.
he actually is. Wait, he's live streaming.
Yeah, I'm live streaming.
What's he live streaming on?
You're being live streamed.
Why?
I mean, I'm looking for
what
to
are you
debate
live streaming
someone
on?
on my YouTube channel.
Do you like? Oh, sick! I'll follow you. What's your YouTube channel?
Mr. Slave channel.
Okay, yeah, cheers. Do you like my name?
Your name? No, I don't need your name.
No. Do you like my name on Discord? Like, can you read it out?
Your name on
Yo,
Discord?
chat, what's up? Chat, what's up?
Let me search up Mr. Slave. Mr. Slave.
I'll get you the.
Hey, Bill.
I'll get you the link.
Nah, who's doing that? Mr. Slave. Okay, if I search it up, it's gonna come up. Oh my god, it's just came up with South Park.
Bro, just
No, it's the wrong one.
Vince!
Mr. Slave.
Vince.
Where are you right now?
Vince, I
I don't
need to
get
speak
it.
to you. Vince, I need to speak
I
to
think I
you.
found it.
Are you here?
Wait, speak. Vince, how are you doing?
Okay.
Hey Vince. I'm at
No, wait,
Vince.
let me speak to Vince. Wait, be quiet, actually. Right, I know Vince.
Oh,
Vince,
found you. Shit.
How are you doing after
Here's
the
the
whole,
link to today.
incident?
I'm on your live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Which incident?
Oh, I don't really want to mention it in this call.
Okay, what's the question? Okay.
Oh, you can go ahead. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So anybody
know,
wants to debate
It involves you taking some certain, substance, and then you're in a car.
Hold on, let me pull. I'm lagging. Let me pull in my garage.
Vince.
Tell what's his name? Destiny.
Eugene. Look at his camera.
Unban.
Oh, what's happened? Whose camera am I looking at?
Vince.
I was
Is he beating his shit? What's he doing?
screaming and
Put it away.
on that.
Is he in the car?
And they demanded that
I'm on my fucking driveway. I said I'm gonna pull in my garage. Hold on. Is it all right? Jesus Christ.
No, it's not okay. Get out of the fucking driveway. Sorry.
Okay. I've got it cleaned up.
Eugene, they go
Is that any better?
Vince, can I ask you about the situation? Do you give me full permission to
Yeah,
leak
please.
it?
Okay.
Because
So-
there's so many different
So
situations.
nobody wants to debate me.
Eugene.
Okay, it's hopeless. No one wants to debate. Wait, what about this guy, Vegan Schmegan? There's nothing happening. Nothing here. Nothing here that I noticed. Oh, here. Gaming. Okay. Philosophy. Religion.
African, and it's in the Indian Ocean. Though technically it's part of Africa.
Hi.
It's not on Africa.
Hey.
Our people have done well in Africa. That's why they kicked them out.
Hi, does anybody want to
The black man can't tolerate
No,
anyone.
no
gay.
one wants to debate you.
I just discovered that Einstein was wrong about one more thing. Does anybody want to debate me on that?
So can somebody mute this guy? Mute him.
Yeah, who the hell is Mr. Slave? And aren't you the guy that with the fucking
Before they mute me forever, it's fine. What about the pub? Max number. What's going on here? Sounds like the debate I'm least interested in having ever. It's so okay. What about fluffy atheism? Hello.
Hello.
Want to debate?
What do you want to debate about?
There is no time dilation due to acceleration in a non-gravitational field. So Einstein was wrong. His equivalence principle is garbage.
That it's provably false.
What's your evidence?
The fact that we can observe it.
Like what?
We actually observe time dilation as today.
Due to acceleration.
Yes, due to acceleration, because we observe it when we're talking about the geosynchronous orbit satellites. That are going around the.
No, listen.
We
Hold on.
do.
No, fine. No.
So in geosynchronous orbiting satellites, we actually have to adjust their internal clocks due to time dilation.
No. Time dilation in an accelerating framework, but not due to a gravitational field. It's a very specific case. This has to do with the equivalence principle. On like the entire general relativity is based on the equivalence principle. But if you follow the equivalence principle, then since you have time dilation due to gravity, which we have measured, I'm assuming, you should also have time dilation due to acceleration, which I think we never tested, and it doesn't exist. So Einstein was wrong. His equivalence principle is nonsensical.
Well, if you feel that way, I don't know much about it. I don't know much further on it, and I would have to educate myself on it before I can debate.
Well, no one knows about it. I mean, that's all we know. Einstein came up with his equivalence principle, which says it feels the same, therefore the same laws of physics should occur. So if there's time dilation in this, it should be in the other. It's like utter nonsense. So
I will suspend judgment.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, so assuming GR is based on the equivalence principle.
Do you know what it means to suspend judgment?
Yes, but I'm gonna press on this. I'm not gonna allow you to run away. So I'm going to ask you, assuming that. So if we assume that Einstein based his GR, general relativity, on the equivalence principle, also known as his happiest thought, that namely, a person in an accelerating framework, like a spaceship accelerating in space, feels the same as a person standing on Earth. So Einstein said because these two are indistinguishable as far as the person inside a closed room, he wouldn't know if he's on Earth or in an accelerating spaceship. So if we assume Einstein based his GR on that principle, namely that whatever you experience due to acceleration, you should also experience due to gravity. Since there is time dilation due to gravity, there should be time dilation due to acceleration. Wait, did he say there is time dilation due to gravity? Wait, is there time dilation due to gravity? Do you agree with that? Or you're not going to respond to that?
There is time dilation due to gravity because we actually have to correct the clocks on geosynchronous orbiting satellites because of that time dilation. But I mean, I've already disconnected from the conversation because I told you I'm not educated enough on the subject and I need to educate myself before I can formulate an opinion.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm willing to have a discussion with you with your limited knowledge. I have a limited knowledge. It's like it doesn't matter. Like we can still have, we can still think about it. I mean, Einstein did nothing more than just think about it. It's not like we cannot think about it. It's always good to think about something. It's like that's all he did. He just sat and thought about it for a very long time. So we can get either the same result or different results, and we would be just as correct. But it's up to you. You don't want to debate this topic?
Not really.
Okay. I accept your position of halting the debate.
It's more of a position of ignorance because I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't have.
I don't have either. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just want to have a discussion.
So why don't we educate ourselves before we can actually have a discussion?
Okay, I mean, fine. I mean, it's whatever you want.
My goodness.
Yeah, I'm looking at where to go next. Talk to Christians. Let's talk to Christians.
But the thing is, if I was to kiss his sandals, I'll make sure I'll wash my body, I'll wash my hands, and I'll have a shower, a bath. You understand?
That's good. That's very respectful from you.
You're not respectful. Then you go. You go. I wouldn't really
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Christianity and water. Where you get your ideology from water, you got it from us. Now listen to me. We are the people of the book. Let me tell you, water is in symbol of cleanliness. It is a symbol of cleanliness. And it washes away dirt. So washing away dirt from your body physically is one thing, but washing away dirt spiritually is another thing.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
talking
telling you.
spiritually. I'm saying you're gonna physically kiss his feet. Peace be upon.
It's terrible that there's these servers where you cannot record. It's like it doesn't make any sense. It's public. Why can't you record? I mean, it's not that you can't record. You can record. You just cannot upload. If you upload and they notice, they're going to ban you. Terrible. Wow. I mean, whatever. Okay. So we were looking at, I need to go get a drink. Okay, let me make a stop. It's an hour and a half. So I'll stop here and we'll continue next time.